Residents of the community of Enfield Green on St. Croix have been asked to close off any rain-fed supply to water storage systems and to refrain from consuming their stored water due to a new incident at the nearby Limetree Bay Energy refinery. The refinery posted a 3-sentence statement on Wednesday afternoon on Facebook saying that their emergency response team was responding to a, quote, flaring incident on site. The Virgin Islands Consortium St. Croix news desk captured this footage of the incident that you are seeing right now. In a longer statement from the company, it said that the incident resulted in the release of oil droplets that traveled westward over Enfield Green and to surrounding industrial sites. Limetree says that because of the impact on the community's water supply, water distribution will be established for affected residents. The company also says that production activities will be suspended after the second adverse incident at the refinery in as many weeks. The facility has also had other adverse incidents, the first coming just days after restarting refinery operations in February. This flaring incident that happened this week appears to have occurred at the same unit that was responsible for the first incident, which also contaminated several residential cisterns. The Environmental Protection Agency, which dispatched agents to St. Croix to investigate the previous incident last week, expressed its disapproval of the record of the refinery since its restart. In a tweet on Wednesday, EPA Administrator Michael Reagan called the repeated incidents at the refinery unacceptable. The EPA has already revoked one of the permits granted to Limetree Bay Refinery shortly before President Trump left office. The investigation currently underway is to determine whether the facility poses, quote, an imminent risk to people's health. USVI Governor Albert Bryan also issued a statement calling the occurrences unacceptable. He says they are a clear indication that there are issues associated with the restart of the refinery operations. The territory's legislature is also concerned about the impact of these adverse incidents on the health and well-being of their constituents. In the wake of yet another brief press release from Limetree Bay Energy, we reached out to Senate President Donna Fred Gregory, who had last week called for the company to discuss the issues with the refinery via a press conference, following the previous incident which had caused schools to close because of a noxious odor.
Our concern was that, sending out these press releases were of concern to us, and we really think that it was important for them to meet the St. Croix community in particular via a press conference. And they agreed that they would have done that, and that did not occur.
As a result, Fred Gregory says the Senate will be seeking more information from government officials in agencies responsible for oversight of the refinery, including the Department of Health and the Department of Planning and Natural Resources. A separate meeting has also been scheduled with Limetree Bay officials as well. Fred Gregory says that one way or another, the public will be able to get answers about what is really going on at the facility.
Because again, we are not going to ease up on the concern that we have, that they need to have a conversation with the community. Absent of the press releases, they need to come before the community to express and share with the community exactly what the issues are, to give some ease and to the community overall.
Based on the outcome of those discussions, which Senator Fred Gregory says will be held early next week, the Senate will then decide on whether to hold a formal meeting of the Committee of the Whole or a relevant subcommittee on the issues surrounding the operations of the Limetree Bay Energy facility. While the refinery is a major employer on St. Croix, some residents are starting to question the value of the economic benefit the refinery brings to the island when weighed against the impact on the public health.